When he spoke the truth of our history at Redfern, our 24th Prime Minister, Mr. Keating, said it was not about guilt. It was about opening our hearts. You're not guilty for the past, neither are we. Our alleged inferiority is no justification for that history. Not then, not now. The inhumanity of the frontiers was not because we were inhuman. We can only be responsible for forgetting the truth and its legacy in the present. We were victims of history, but our victimhood ends with our empowerment. Have the same expectations of us as you would your own. The referendum is testing the idea that a nation conceived in the lie of terra nullius, a continent empty of owners, can come to a new understanding of who we are, a nation blessed. With an Indigenous heritage spanning 60 millennia, a British democracy captured in its constitution, and a multicultural triumph that is a beacon to the world. The referendum words complete the three parts of what our 25th Prime Minister, Mr. Howard, called the profound, unfolding and compelling story of Australia. If affirmed, this referendum will seize our first best chance and last best hope for a lasting settlement. We do this for our future unborn, for the countless generations to come. We, their grandparents and great-parents, bequeath them the settlement of future peace, rather than the endless trouble of our colonial past. For now we can draw a line on the colonial past because we choose to make it our history rather than our legacy. Why would we, the Australian people, bequeath to our great children the irresponsible rhetoric of war and disunity, when we could give them reconciliation and justice instead? On October the 14th, we, the Australian people, face a choice between crossing the bridge to our future or floundering in the past. A choice between listening to each other, respecting each other, or closing our hearts and minds to the simple truth that when we listen, we do better. A choice between a safe and responsible middle path or the failed dichotomy of assimilation and separatism. A choice between a country big enough for all of us to love and just enough for all of us to flourish, or a country belittled by our differences and demeaned by our past. On October the 14th, we get a chance to begin a new chapter of Australian history, to bequeath our children the future they want, not the past that burdens us. On October the 14th, we whisper into the wind of time that no gets us nowhere, and yes makes it possible. On 14 October, we can carve our generation's name into the bedrock of history. And for as long as there is history in this land, it will be recorded. We were asked, and we proudly voted yes. We can do this for the love of our country, the love of Australia, my land, your land, our land. Thank you.